Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
We're at the end of the month. It's a Tuesday with Crime. Episode of Escape, Vincent Price in Bloodbath, The Whistler, the small-town girl, Did Justice Triumph and the Death Watch, and an episode of Crime Classics, that wonderful program that was put on by Elliot Lewis. This episode entitled Good Evening, My Name is Jack the Ripper, and we'll check it out with Claudia as well. Alrighty, thank you for being with us on this Tuesday. This is the last day of June, 181st day of the year, 184 days remaining. French acrobat Charles Blondin, Jean-Francois Gravier, walked across Niagara Falls on a tightrope on this date in 1859. A powerful natural explosion from an unknown cause rocked the Tuzunga Basin in eastern Siberia, flattening hundreds of square miles of forest and resulting in tremors that could be felt hundreds of miles away. It has been believed for some time that might have been a meteor that hit the atmosphere, exploded, but never any real proof. President Warren G. Harding appointed former President William Howard Taft Chief Justice of the U.S. on this date in 1921. Adolf Hitler secured his position in the Nazi Party on this date in 1934 by a blood purge, ridding the party of other leaders such as Ernest Röhm and Kurt von Schlichter. On this date in 1936, Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind was published.
Red, you go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
We're going to do some conversions here because Mitchell received $50,000 from David O. Selznick for the movie rights. That would be almost over $1.1 million today. Now, the movie was expensive to make. Cost nearly $4 million to make. That'd be over $100 million today. But it yielded nearly 100 times that at the box office. The book was expensive in those Depression times, nearly $3 for a book of over 1,000 pages. That'd be like paying $71 for a book today. By the time of her death in 1949, Mitchell had earned about $1 million from book sales alone. That would be equivalent to $14 million in book sales. She did well. In 1950, President Truman ordered U.S. ground troops into the Korean conflict. In 1953, the first production Corvette built at the General Motors facility in Flint, Michigan.
They call her Corvette, and she belongs to the highway just for the sheer and simple joy of driving, for the open road and the country byway, for Mr. and Mrs. America in a carefree mood. What a car.
A 1954 Corvette commercial voiced by NBC Today Show host Dave Garroway. The base price of that 1954 Chevy Corvette, as he was talking about when first released, $2,774. The actual cost, with standard equipment like the mandatory Power Glide transmission, heater, and radio, was $3,200. Now, in today's money, that's about $38,000. However, as a highly collectible classic car, a well-preserved 54 Corvette sells between $60,000 and $168,000. So if you took care of it, it was a good investment. President Reagan announced on this date in 1985 the release of American hostages from Lebanon.
The 39 Americans held hostage for 17 days by terrorists in Lebanon are free, safe, and at this moment on their way to Frankfurt, Germany. They'll be home again soon.
The president added the U.S. would fight back against terrorists for attacks on American citizens and property. With much pomp and circumstance on this date in 1997, Britain handed control of Hong Kong back to China. Among those on hand to bid farewell was then Prince, now King Charles.
Hong Kong has coped with the challenges of great economic, social, and political transition.
It continues to find great challenges being under the domain of China. The remains of a Vietnam War serviceman buried in the tomb of the unknown soldier, identified on this date in 1998 as those of Air Force pilot Michael J. Blassie. 19 firefighters died on this date in 2013 during controlling a wildfire in Yarnell, Arizona. President Trump and North Korea's Kim Jong-un met at the heavily fortified demilitarized zone between North and South Korea and agreed to revive talks on the North's nuclear program.
It's just an honor to be with you, and it was an honor that you asked me to step over that line, and I was proud to step over the line. I thought you might do that. I wasn't sure, but I was ready to do it, and I want to thank you. It's been great.
President Trump became the first president to visit North Korea. A working-level meeting in Sweden the following October broke down over what the North Koreans described as the Americans' old stance and attitude. And it was on this date in 2022, 4 years ago today, Ketanji Brown Jackson sworn into the Supreme Court, shattering a glass ceiling as the first black woman on the nation's highest court.
I, Ketanji Brown Jackson, do solemnly swear.
I, Ketanji Brown Jackson, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all.
The 51-year-old Jackson became the court's 116th justice, taking the place of a justice she once worked for, Stephen Breyer, whose retirement took effect as she took over. Passing away on this date in history, the inventor of the Twinkie, James Dewar.
As America's favorite snack cake, the Twinkie stands alone. Twinkie!
Sweet sensation!
The Twinkie passed away for a period of time, but it is back. James Dewar, the inventor of the Twinkie, passing on this date in 1985. Also passing on this date, inventor Lee DeForest. From the Our Gang comedies, George Spanky McFarland. Actor Gale Gordon. What a wonderful, funny man. And a good serious actor as well. Guitar player, producer Chet Atkins, and Buddy Hackett, all passing on this date in history. Passing on birthday, born on this date, who have passed away, include probably one of the best promo man and wrestled a long time, Terry Funk.
Dusty Rhodes, you no good for nothing, egg-sucking dog. I'm sick and tired of having you claim to be a cowboy. You with your putrid body, your varicose veins, trying to claim that you are the greatest at a bull rope match. You don't even know what a bull rope match is. You don't even know what a rodeo is. You're a drug store cowboy. That's exactly what you are, and I've rode in rodeo after rodeo after rodeo, and I intend on doing the same if I ever get you in the ring in a bull rope match.
Funk, a second-generation wrestler, had his last match in 2017 at the age of 73. We lost him in 2023. He was 79. Also, two other wrestlers of prominence on this date, Man Mountain Dean and Ed Strangler Lewis, both born on this date. Also born on this date, actress Susan Hayward, the wonderful Lena Horne, magician Harry Blackstone, and Florence Ballard of the Supremes. All born on this date in history. They have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Ted Knight's wife and Too Close to Comfort, actress Nancy Dussault, is 90 today. He played Steve Rhodes on Married with Children. David Garrison is 74, from In Living Color and Jumanji, where he was a hoot. David Alan Greer is 70 today. From Men in Black and Full Metal Jacket, Vince D'Onofrio is 67. Mike Tyson, 60 today.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever.
Mike Tyson, 60 years old today. From Patch Adams, Saw, and Last House on the Left, Monica Potter is 55. AEW's Dax Harwood with FTR is 42 years old today. Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps is 41.
Phelps has the record.
He, in fact, did. Michael Phelps, 41 years old today. Cody Rhodes, the son of Dusty Rhodes, actually Cody Runnels, his real name. He was one of the founding fathers of All Elite Wrestling, now headlining in the WWE. He is 41 years of age. And going to TNA Wrestling, Alicia Fox, or Vix Crow as she now wrestles. She was Alicia Fox in the WWE. She's now Vix Crow, and she is 40 years old today. Those just a few of the people celebrating the last day of June as their birthday. If this is your birthday,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
By the way, some of you have asked what happened with the Professor Bees, and the answer is we have not gotten word. Their agency contacted us and said they were no longer selling the product. So I don't know what happened. If any of you had issues, please let me know and I'll forward them to the agency. All right, on Classic Radio Theater on this Tuesday, we're going to start off with something very evil. Vincent Price stars in an episode of Escape, Bloodbath.
Too bad. Poor man. But it's his own fault. We warned him. We told him to close his eyes when he heard this sound during the running of the motion picture, The Telltale Heart, Edgar Allan Poe's classic tale of terror. Look, are you squeamish? Then be honest with yourself. Close your eyes and don't look at the screen until this sound stops. There's a good reason for this warning. You see, you take the chance of forever hearing the telltale heart in your nightmares. He hasn't stopped screaming in 2 weeks. The Telltale Heart. Coming soon to this theater.
By the way, some of you have asked about the noise in the studio here, and I apologize for that. It's gotten really hot up here in the mountains. We have been touching 95 degrees. And so what you're hearing is my fan, but it's not really just a fan. It is an Arctic air. And what it is it's a personal cooler. It just works here right around the desk, right around where I'm recording. It's less than $50. I put up a link over on classicradio.stream. Now, if you have high humidity in your area, if your humidity is like over 50%, it won't really give you much relief. It gives us a lot of relief because today, I can tell you, our humidity has been very, very low here. In fact, right now, our humidity is at 8%, 7%. So with that low humidity, it works basically as an evaporative cooler. It uses water, and you can add ice to it to cool the water off even more. I do a little bit, not a lot. But even using room temperature water, it actually cools greatly. I put up a link over at classicradio.stream if you want to check it out, if you are in a low humidity area. Now, you know, if you're in, if you're down in the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America ain't going to help you much. But if you're in a place like Nevada, Utah, Arizona. Yeah, you'll find it'll give you a lot of help. So check it out. Okay, let us get back to it here with Vincent Price in this episode of Escape from 76 years ago, June 30th, 1950, Bloodbath.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure. Escape, brought to you by your Richfield gasoline dealer and the Richfield Oil Corporation of New York. Marketers of Richfield gasolines with xylene, Rich Lube, all-weather motor oil, and other famous petroleum products. Look for the Richfield Eagle on the cream and blue pumps.
Tonight, we escape to the jungles of South America and a seething tale of terror and violence, as told by James Poe in Bloodbath, starring Mr. Vincent Price.
By portaging the rapids and walking the mules in the shallower stretches, we'd managed to get our supplies and equipment more than 1,700 miles up the river. After this, further navigable passage being impossible, we'd traveled by foot, hacking our way through the thick, steaming jungle, coaxing and goading the heavily laden beasts. We'd left the jungle and begun the climb. 11 days later, high in the Andes, we found our objective, and we set to work, hard work. And then, on a hazy afternoon in late May, we found it. I shall never forget the scene. Below us, the mountains swung down to the jungle which stretched eastward, far as the eye could see. The peaks above us had cut off the setting sun, and the light had a curious violet quality. The dank, chill wind, whispering and gusting, set the sparse timber scrubs to trembling and shuddering, and the mules, disdainful of their 5 strange masters, foraged the cacti and dwarf pine. The instruments were set up and the specimens were at hand, and now, crouched and tense, we leaned forward.
How about it, Hess?
Wait. The tube's got to warm up. Come on.
Wait, will you?
I've waited 5 years for this moment.
500, you mean? 5 million. Come on, Hesse. How about it, Hess?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Give him the sample, O'Brien.
Yeah, here.
Come on, baby.
Shut up, will you?
Shh. Here goes. Switch on. Holy cow. Good. It's fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah?
Come on, Hesse. What's the word?
Yeah, Hesse, give.
Gentlemen. Unless this machine is busted, unless this Geiger counter has forgotten its multiplication table, we have discovered the richest lode of uranium ore known to man.
I won't go into the details of how we'd come to locate the ore, because that's a story in itself. Suffice it to say that late in the afternoon of that hazy May day, the 5 of us, gamblers all, came to the end of our rainbow, found our pot of gold.
The vein runs all the way up the side of the mountain.
Must be worth $1 million.
$1 million? $1 billion?
$1 trillion. Do you boys realize what we've got here?
Sure we do.
We've got the world at our feet. Why, the man who gets the strike registered in his name can be a king. Every country in the world is going to come running up to him with trunks full of money and power.
You tell him, Hesse.
Power?
Yeah, we'll make the United States the most powerful nation on earth.
Why the United States?
Oh, you wouldn't sell to anybody else, would you?
I'm a businessman, Harris.
You're a fool.
No. I'm a businessman.
$1 trillion.
Oh, gents, we've got the world at our feet. Split 5 ways.
The world at our feet, split 5 ways. That night, as I lay huddled under my thin blanket, I wondered what it would be like, being a wealthy man. Wondered if it were really true. Wondered how it would affect the others, how it would affect me. In the morning, we were to set off on the long return journey down to the jungle and through the jungle to the launch and down the river to civilization. There, we'd register our claim, purchase, if need be, the land, lease it perhaps from the government. Oh, millionaires, world at our feet. Uranium, enough to blow up the whole universe. Power.
Harris, wake up.
What's
Wake up, Harris, wake up.
Oh, good morning, millionaire.
Weems, wake up.
The sun's coming up. Hey, where are the others?
They've gone.
Gone?
Yes, Dumont and O'Brien. They took the mules and most of the food and cut out.
When?
How do I know when? Sometime during the night.
But why?
Why? $1 trillion, that's why.
Oh, no.
Once they get down to the jungle, they'll have to travel on foot. There's 10 days' march to the river. If they beat us to the boat, we're stuck with 1,500 miles of jungle between us and safety.
50? Impossible. We'd never make 100.
That's right. We've got to catch 'em, or we're dead.
We traveled as lightly as possible. It was a risky business, doubly so because O'Brien and Dumont had taken our guns with them. The only weapons we had between us were one long machete and 2 pocket knives. These would be of little protection against jaguars, bushmasters, tapirs, boa constrictors, and the rest of it. Fortunately, they'd left our number one necessity to survival. They'd forgotten to take our quinine. This and our food was all we carried. The long descent to the jungle was slow going on foot. It was here that we nearly gave up hope. We moved as fast as we could, but we were no match for men who were riding. But we reached the jungle. Then things took a better turn. Here, the thick vines and heavy undergrowth was, we knew, almost an impossible hazard for a riding man. And we could see their boot prints mingled with those of the mules. We knew that they were having trouble, too. The animals were afraid of many things in the jungle, would balk suddenly, require careful handling. We pushed ahead as rapidly as possible, battling mosquitoes, pume flies, matukas, and the blood-sucking carpato ticks, and, of course, the jungle itself with its never-ending barrage of razor grasses, needle vines, swamps, bog traps, and so forth. It was hot, stinking hot, and the going was hard, but we had to make it. Couldn't travel at night. They'd taken our flashlights. We'd bundle up as best we could, protecting ourselves not from the cold. It was hot and muggy even at dawn, but from the mosquitoes. And as we progressed towards the river area, from the bats. Vampire bats. Ever seen them? They're small, rather fragile-looking little things. By day, they hang, heads down from the trees, wings folded like clusters of rotten fruit. By night, they hunt. They have razor-sharp teeth, bite like the finest steel scalpels. Their object is to break the skin very delicately, start the blood to coming, and then they simply hang on and sip. Without mosquito netting, we had a rough time of it, a sleepless time. But we managed to keep on going. And on the 3rd day...
It's no use, fellas. We can't make it to the river before them.
We've got to, Weemsy. We've got to make it.
Right, Weems.
And even if we do catch up, they got the guns.
Shh.
Huh? What are you stopping?
Quiet. I heard something.
What did you hear?
Shh.
Gunfire.
Yeah. Come on. They can't be more than a mile or two ahead. Come on.
We ran through the jungle, following the fresh marks of the animals and the two men. And a half an hour or so later, we broke into a little clearing, and there was Dumont.
Dumont.
He's dead. Shot in the back.
Good old Obie.
Sweet guy, that Obie. Here, come on. Let's turn him over.
He's really been sweating, huh?
Yeah.
It's malaria. You see his face?
Good old Obie.
And Dumont came down with malaria, probably started to slow him down.
Sweet guy, that Obie.
Come on. Come on, let's go.
Hey, they should have remembered the quinine.
I got no sympathy for Dumont.
You know what'd be nice?
What?
If that Obie should get malaria now.
Yeah. He'd be helpless.
He'd ask me for quinine. I'd throw him a stone.
On we went. Now there were no boot marks with the mule tracks. Apparently O'Brien was riding one of the animals. From time to time, we'd see a flurry of tracks churned up as though he had had to dismount to tug one of the beasts back onto the trail. We followed the tracks for another 2 days, and then on the 6th day, we found one of the mules.
How you feeling, boy? Huh? Where's your saddle?
He really looks beat. Look at those marks on his flanks.
Vampire bats.
Yeah.
That leaves O'Brien on foot.
Yeah.
Hey, you hear that?
Hey, it's the launch. We're to the river.
He's starting the motor. Come on.
It wasn't very far, just a few hundred yards, and the path was strewn with O'Brien's discarded supplies. Quite suddenly, we came out of the jungle and onto a narrow white sandbar. The river. And there, not 30 feet away from us, just drifting off into the deep, dark, fast-moving waters, was O'Brien and the launch. O'Brien!
Beat you! I beat you all!
Look at him. He's like a skeleton.
Obie! Wait for us, Obie!
The launch lurched dizzily as it floated downstream. O'Brien was feeble, sweating, possessed. He had the fever, had it bad.
Come on, let's go after him.
You can't. This is piranha water.
Cannibal fish. They'll eat you.
Yeah.
Hey, Obie! Hey, you know me, Obie! Your old pal Hesse! Hey, what do you say, Obie, huh?
He staggered dizzily about the cockpit, trying to start the engine. He was laughing, and he was so weak that he could barely spin the flywheel to the kicker.
Obie!
He slipped.
Good Lord, he's in the water.
The fish, the piranhas.
They got him.
I ain't gonna look at this.
One moment we saw him swimming weakly, his large, fever-ridden eyes turned imploringly toward us, and the next moment he was gone, leaving only a large red churning patch on the water. The piranhas are small, rarely more than 12 or 14 inches long, small fish with large, powerful jaws, teeth like broken glass, and an insatiable, maniacal appetite for flesh. The launch, caught by the deep, fast-moving waters, rocked softly this way and that and moved on downstream. Away. Away around a bend and out of sight.
The march of science over the years has produced better than ever gasoline for your car. But now science adds one of the greatest gasoline components of all. It's called xylene. Xylene, a super gasoline component, adds two great qualities to gasoline. Xylene gives higher than ever Antonox performance. Xylene means power. Today, every gallon of Richfield gasoline contains xylene. If you want a motor that runs quiet as a whisper, if you want pickup and power to spare, try Richfield gasoline with xylene. Your Richfield dealer offers a choice of two great Richfield gasolines with xylene. Richfield High Octane at regular price for the average motor, or Richfield Ethyl. Ethyl at its best for tip-top results in the highest compression motors. Drive in where you see the Richfield Eagle on the cream and blue pumps. Get Richfield gasoline with xylene. Xylene, one of the highest Antonox components in gasoline history. And now we return you to Escape, starring Vincent Price.
We picked over the supplies O'Brien had left on the shore. There wasn't much we wanted. A gun without ammunition, a few tins of food, a tent and some bedding, cooking equipment, a coil of rope. We loaded these things onto the mule and set off through the jungle, downstream along the river's course. 1,500 miles to civilization. We had it tough. The jungle was thick along the river's bank, and we made little progress. Not more than 5 miles that day, but the next day, we rounded a bend, keeping close to the shore, and there, about a quarter-mile below us and nuzzling the opposite shore, grounded on the sand, lay the launch.
Looks shallow enough here.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but what about the fish?
How deep does it look to you, Harris, at the deepest spot, I mean?
Oh, I don't know, maybe 2.5 feet, maybe 3.
Most of it's less than that.
I got an idea.
Shoot.
We got to get across the launch, see? So here's what we do. We throw away everything. There'll be food and water in the launch, see?
Yeah?
Now, you see that little patch of sand in the middle of the river where the bar shows?
Yeah.
We go that way. That's bound to be the shallowest way, see?
How do we go?
On the mule, the three of us.
Ah, you're nuts.
This mule ain't in such bad condition it can't get the three of us across 70 feet of shallow water.
What do you say, Harris?
Why not?
All right, I'll get aboard first. Come on.
Get farther up, Weemsy. You're the lightest.
Yeah.
Harris, you get on next. Hang on to Weemsy. Here. Carry this coil of rope around your neck. We may need it. I've got the machete strapped to my back.
Hey, you set, Weems?
Yeah.
Now hold tight to me, Hess.
Don't worry. If I go, you go too.
Yeah, and if he goes, I go.
So let's hang on, gents. Yeah. Let's really hang on.
As long as he's moving fast, he can't get at his legs. Ain't that right?
He's not showing anything to him but hoofs and hair.
Hold his head up, Weems. Don't let him look down.
Now, you all set?
Yeah.
All set.
All right, here we go. All right, get along. Come on.
Come on, baby.
I felt the mule lurch when he stepped into the water. The sand was softer here than on the shore.
Sand, huh?
Ahead, not 40 feet away, lay the little spit of land. The mule refused to run, couldn't run, and before he'd taken 10 steps, I knew he was too weak to support the three of us.
Hey.
From every direction in the swirling water about us came small, shadowy, dark shapes.
Come on.
The piranhas.
Don't stop. Come on, baby. Keep moving, baby. Come on. Move along, baby.
He can't do it.
You gotta do it, baby. Come on. Sweet mother. What are those?
The piranhas were churning the water about us, and coming in from beyond them were 4 or 5 long, dark shapes, 6 and 7 feet long, thick and wriggling.
Eels, electric eels.
They'll sting him. Get along to the bar.
Get him to the sandbar.
Faster. Come on.
Made it.
It's true about electric eels. They can throw a jolt that'll kill a jaguar. They got jaws like a vice.
So, here we are, gentlemen, stuck. Just 30 feet of water between us and the shore. Get across it, and we can get to the launch and to civilization and all the rest
Oh,
of
the
it.
3 of us are too much for that mule.
Only 30 feet. Why, you could run it in seconds.
You see those little shadows around us in the water?
I see those little shadows around us. You don't have to draw pictures.
Hey.
Oh, here's another bright idea coming up.
As a matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah, hold on to your hat, Harris.
We got that coil of rope.
Yes.
The mule could carry one of us. That mule's not in such bad shape, you know.
Yes.
Tie the rope over his bridle. Then one of us pulls him over with him fast, you see. One rides, and then the other 2 pull him back.
Yeah?
And the next one gets on.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Oh, he can't stay here.
It's a natural.
Who goes first?
Me, on account I'm the lightest. I won't tire him so much.
How about it, Harris?
All right.
Well, get going then.
Okay. Tie that rope to his bridle.
I'm doing it.
All right, give me the machete.
What do you want the machete for?
I want it, that's all. Give me.
No. Okay.
All right,
Here.
now you 2 get at the end of the spit. So as when you pay out the line, you don't get it caught in his legs.
Well, you think of everything.
That's right. I'm a smart boy.
Ready with the line.
You sure it's tied fast to the bridle?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No funny business, Weems. All we gotta do is jerk this rope once while you're over that water and you're done for.
You're a sharp article.
Yeah, that's right.
But not sharp enough.
Hey, Weems, you cut the rope!
So long, sucker!
The rope. Our only salvation was cut. And now Weems, grinning and riding, was out into the stream, heading for the shore and safe. He went not 15 feet when one of the long, dark, wriggling shapes made for the mule and got his leg. The mule reared up on his hind legs, the eel clinging to his foot, pumping paralyzing shocks into him. Weems clutched his neck with one hand and slapped him on the flank with the flat of the machete with the other. The mule came down, and more eels went for his legs. He began to lurch sideways. Weems swung the long steel blade in an arc, barely missing the mule's leg, and connected with one of the eels. His hair seemed to stand on end. His other arm released the mule's neck. The arm holding the blade was extended stiffly, still caught in the thick, muscular back of the electric eel. And then the mule reared again, and Weems fell back into the water. The mule, freed of Weems, made the shore and vanished into the jungle. We turned away. No man could watch what was happening to Weems and retain his sanity. And so, there we were, Hess and I, on that sand spit which the river was slowly washing away. Night coming, vampire bats coming, and all about us, the electric eels and the little cannibal fish waiting. There was no moon. There were evil stars, red and yellow. There was a black sky, and against it, blacker shapes, the vampire bats. We waved our arms and kept them off, but again and again during that long and terrible night, they brushed against us, squealing and squeaking, trying to get us. Dark, evil, thirsting bats. A 1,000 years later came the dawn.
That water's taken a lot of sand away. This thing isn't much bigger than a card table. Look at them. Look at those fish. You'd think they had enough to eat yesterday. Listen, Harris. No matter what happens now, at least you and I have played it square, right?
Yeah, that's right, Hess.
Shake my hand, Harris.
All right.
Because I think I got an idea on how we can get out of here.
What?
Yeah. Look up there.
Yeah.
See that vine hanging down from the big tree?
It's over the water, and it must be 15 feet up.
Yeah, but if you were on it, you could do a Tarzan to the shore.
The rope?
That's right. Now, if we can just lasso the end of that and pull tight, we'll have enough swing to make it across. Swing like a pendulum, if you follow me. One guy gets on the other's shoulders to swing over to get the start, see? Then when he gets to shore, he fastens a rock and swings the rope back to the other.
That vine will hold. It'll work. It took us 2 hours before we managed to lasso the end of that vine. And then we tested it again and again until we were positive it would hold a man's weight. And then we were ready.
You stand good and steady now, pal. I'm going to go easy on you, but don't shake. Because if you spill me in that water, I'm a gone guy.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Good luck.
Here.
I felt his feet leave my shoulders, and then he was off, skimming the water with his feet drawn up, and then, miraculously, he was on the shore. Good boy! Good boy!
Yeah!
Like a breeze, huh?
Like a breeze.
Hey, any rocks around there?
Sorry.
He smiled at me and shrugged, and then looked down the stream at the launch. I knew that smile, that $1 trillion smile. It said, "So long, sucker." Don't do it, Hess. Send me the rope.
You're too nice a guy, Harris. You and I would never get along.
You can have it all, Hess. Every scrap of it. Only for the love of mercy, send me the rope.
No, you'd want some. You wouldn't approve of what I mean to do with it.
Hess! He stood there laughing at me and shaking his head slowly. But above him, just over his head, was another vine, thick and mottled, and it was moving. Look out, Hess! Hess! He didn't understand or didn't hear me. Just stood there smiling and shaking his head. boa constrictor dropped heavily and accurately, a thrashing tangle of scaly muscles. The sun was hot, blistering hot. I was alone, all alone, except for the ever-waiting piranhas. Hess's body was hidden by the low, scrubby vines and palmettos. Several hours later, I saw the boa, now gorged, slither lumpily away. I waited, and I waited. From time to time, I thought of stepping out into the stream. It would be over very quickly, I told myself, very quickly. But I couldn't. And then I noticed an odd thing. The current which had been sweeping the sand away had shifted slightly. A whim, a miracle. And now new sand from some sunken bar was beginning to pile up between me and the shore, grain by grain, rib by rib. I watched this. And I watched. And I watched. And at 5 o'clock that afternoon, I walked ashore to the lodge. And didn't even get my feet wet. It's nice where I live. Quiet little streets, nice people, nice kids, nice country. Peaceful, nice peace. I know where there's enough uranium to blow it all to hell. Want it? Just go up the river. Up the river, it's for the taking. Ask Dumont and Obie and Weems and Hess. $1 trillion worth. Enough to give the whole world a bloodbath. Yourself included.
Warm summer weather makes you think of baseball games, picnics, and holiday driving. But be sure your car's ready when you are. Get Richfield All-Point Safety Service, the service that puts your car in top shape for warm weather driving. With Richfield All-Point Safety Service, you get a careful all-point lubrication job that protects the chassis, transmission, and differential. You get lubricants that stick to your car's ribs no matter what the temperature. You get the protection of Rich Lube, all-weather motor oil, the Pennsylvania premium-grade oil that cleans as it lubricates. You also get a safety check of batteries, spark plugs, tires, and radiator, and expert service if your car has automatic transmission. The Richfield gasoline dealer is specially trained to protect your car against wear and breakdown. So get Richfield All-Point Safety Service tomorrow. Look for the Richfield Eagle on the cream and blue pumps. Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson, and tonight starred Mr. Vincent Price. Bloodbath was written by James Poe. Others in the cast were Wally Mayer, Ted DeCorsia, Paul Frees, and Tony Barrett. Special music arranged and played by Ivan Ditmars. Next week.
You are groping your way slowly through the dark hold of a ship at sea, moving carefully, step by step, dreading to find what you know is there. Death in the form of a deadly bushmaster from which there is no escape.
Next week at this time, the Richfield Oil Corporation of New York invite you to escape to the Caribbean and a grim voyage of impending death, as Martin Storm tells it in his exciting tale, A Shipment of Mute Fate. Goodbye, then, until this same time next week, when once again we offer you Escape. Tom Hanlon speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Interestingly, while that particular episode of Escape was heard nationwide, the commercials only aired in the version that was supplied to the northeastern portion of the United States. Isn't that interesting? I thought so. 76 years ago, June 30th, 1950, Escape on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll go from the East Coast, from Atlantic Richfield, to the West Coast, and the Signal Oil Company, and the Whistler, and the Small Town Girl.
Sister and brother, each loved the other.
Sister and brother, each loved the other. Innocent Miss Jessica, until brother possessed her.
Ain't your fault. Don't change nothing. Not if you love me.
Miss Jessica is pregnant. A new film, curiously different. Rated R, restricted.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we go from that weird commercial from 1967 to an episode of the Signal Oil program that goes back to 1948 on this date, 78 years ago, the story of the Small Town Girl.
And now for the radio program that has rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program. The mystery program that is unique among all mystery programs. Because you know who's guilty. You see his every move. You know his complete plans, even his innermost thoughts. Yet the final curtain always brings a startling surprise. In the Signal Oil program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler. And I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's The Whistler for the tops in entertainment. And for the tops in gasoline quality, it's Signal. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies friendly independent signal stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story, Small Town Girl.
The young man was tall, tanned, and impressive. There wasn't a guest at Mrs. Parkford Smith's cocktail party who would deny that his presence had livened the affair considerably. The hostess especially appreciated Mr. Derek Marlowe, his gentle flattery, and his absurdly amusing story.
Oh, Derek, you know that isn't true. It couldn't have happened that way.
Oh, but it did, Smitty. And the story was a rage on the continent. Bob Leland was there. You remember, don't you, Bob?
Yes, Derek, I remember.
You and Bob must have had some rare old times together during your student days.
Oh, we did. We did. We were always thinking of ways to break loose. Eh, Bob?
Yes, we were.
Now, Bob, in the interest of Anglo-American relations, you should have introduced us all to Derek a long time ago.
Oh, sorry, Mrs.
Oh, it's all right, dear. We've made up for lost time. You are going to have to speak to him, though, Bob?
Speak to him?
Yes. I resent the fact that he hasn't let any of us in on his new business venture.
Now, we don't mix business and pleasure. Now, I believe you Americans invented that slogan.
Oh, yes, but we don't live by it. It's really quite the opposite.
That's right, Marlowe. Well, another time, perhaps. Besides, I think we have all the money we need now.
Derek.
Yes?
I'm going to have to run along. Could I see you a minute first?
Certainly.
Now, don't you keep him long.
Remember, you're going to tell us the story about the Duchess.
Yes.
We can go out on the terrace.
You're being very mysterious, old boy.
Okay, Derek, you can drop it. You're not the crown prince in front of me. This is where you get off.
Oh, now, my dear boy, you can't mean that.
But I do. I'm fed up, understand? Tired of having you use me as an entree to impose on my friends, to cheat them out of their money.
Really, Bob? Can I help it if your friends enjoy my company?
They wouldn't if they knew the truth about you.
And, do they know the truth about you, Bob? About that slight matter of your prison term during your 4 years of study in England?
Never mind.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not complaining, you know. After all, if we hadn't been cellmates at dear old Wandsworth...
You don't frighten me anymore, Marlowe.
I think I do. I've noticed that family reputations are just as important here in America as they are at home.
Perhaps. But I'm warning you right now. Stop fattening Mrs. Smith for the kill. She's not putting a cent into any of your deals.
On the contrary, I expect she'll insist on investing quite heavily. And if she doesn't, well, perhaps your father could be persuaded to put up a few thousand.
If you ever dared to go that far, I'd...
You'd what? We'd better understand each other right now, my dear ex-cellmate. I'll go as far as I like with anyone I choose to have you introduce me to. And there's nothing you can do about it. Not a thing.
No, Derek, you're not worried about Bob Leland's threats. Not for an instant. The offense that sent him to Wandsworth Prison while he was a student in England was a minor one. Little more than a college prank that backfired. But it did land him in a British prison. And with the importance of his father's position, it gives you the key you need to open wide the doors of society. That's what brought you here to America, isn't it? And living in Bob Leland's home, being accepted by his parents and introduced to his society friends, makes it all so easy. A few more weeks of gaining their confidence and you'll be satisfied to leave Bob alone. To move on, out of his life, a much wealthier man than when you arrived. You don't see any more of Bob that evening, and the next day you stroll down to the stables for your afternoon ride.
Oh, Mr. Marlowe.
Huh? Oh, hello.
Hello. I'll bet you don't even remember me. Allison Kingsley.
Alice?
I knew it. I was one of the many people you met at Mrs. Parkford, at Smitty's cocktail party yesterday. Bob introduced us.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, you're his fiancée.
Oh, not yet. And I won't be if he doesn't stop standing me up this way. We had a date to go riding.
Oh? Well, as an acquaintance of long standing, I can tell you that the only way to handle that habit of his is with a slight kick in the shin.
And how do you suggest I do that when he isn't here?
Simple. You go riding with me.
I see. I'll admit it's a temptation. But if he did show up...
He'd learn that you were a lady with a mind of your own.
All saddled up, Mr. Marlowe.
Right. Well, what do you say?
All right, I'll do it. But of course, only as a lesson to Bob. Whoa! Whoa, boy, whoa. Oh, that was wonderful.
You ride very well.
Thanks.
We ought to walk in, though. Cool the horses down.
Oh, suits me.
You know, Allison, this is much better than a cocktail party. I mean, to really get to know someone.
Oh? You think you know me now?
Like a book. You were born in Kansas. You come to the big city with ambitions to become a famous actress. You're a model by profession, awaiting the day when you'll get the big break. Unless Bob Leland talks you into marriage before that happens.
Now you're making fun of me.
Not at all. I admire you. In fact, I wish I could see you again, Allison.
Here now, just how hard do you want me to kick Bob's shins? He might not like it if...
Oh, Bob wouldn't mind, not with me. I'm the best friend he has. I'm even staying at his home until I return to England.
Yes, I know.
How about dinner, Allison? Perhaps tomorrow evening?
Well, I suppose I should convince Bob that I'm not just sitting around waiting for him.
Supposing I call you, what?
All right, Derek. Call me and we'll see.
I warn you, Derek, you'll go too far.
Really, old man, can I help it if Allison preferred to go riding with me?
I was late. There was a rather important matter I wanted to look into.
Then it's your own fault. Putting business before Allison.
No, it wasn't business. As a matter of fact, it concerned you, Derek.
Oh?
I got to thinking after our conversation last night. I decided to check on something, the little matter of your visa.
What about my visa?
I thought you'd been here a long time, too long. And I find out to my intense satisfaction that your stay in this country officially expires next week.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Well, don't weep any unnecessary tears for me. You see, I won't be leaving quite that soon.
No?
No. These official matters take time. The immigration authorities are frightfully busy these days. It'll probably be several weeks before they get around to their routine checkup. And by that time, I'll have things quite well in hand.
Oh, I see. Except that it might not take weeks if someone called your overstay to their attention.
You haven't done that, have you?
No.
I wouldn't if I were you.
And why not?
Because if you do, Bob, I'll kill you.
What did you say?
I said I'll kill you. You see, I've been planning this little visit to America for a long time. Ever since our college days together at dear old Wandsworth. And I won't stand by and see my plans destroyed.
You really mean that, don't you?
Try me, and you'll find out.
With the prologue of Small Town Girl, the Signal Oil Company brings you another strange story by The Whistler. But now a timely warning. Don't let your 4th of July weekend be spoiled by tire trouble, or even worse, by the kind of an accident that faulty tires can cause. There's still time to replace those smooth, dangerous old tires with new Lee Super Deluxe tires at your Signal service station. And when you choose Lee Super Deluxe tires, you're making one of today's best investments in safety and satisfaction. The broader, flatter riding surface of this completely new type tire has extra rubber in it for extra long mileage. And the 16 cleaning edges on the 8-rib tread guarantee quicker stopping plus greater non-skid protection. In addition, you'll enjoy easier turning and steering and the way this new type tire absorbs road shocks. Yet you pay no more for a Lee Super Deluxe tire than for ordinary first-line brands. And right now, Signal dealers are offering special trade-in allowances, plus liberal credit terms. So stop by your Signal dealers tonight or tomorrow, sure. You'll be surprised how little it'll cost to start off on your 4th of July trip with new 8-rib Lee Super Deluxe tires. And now back to the Whistler.
That makes it a stalemate, doesn't it, Derek? You'll use the fine art of threat with Bob Leland, and now he has a threat of his own. You wonder if he really would go to the immigration authorities, and it worries you, doesn't it? You need time to plant your deal with Mrs. Parkford Smith, time to nurture it and watch it grow. You realize you've got to get the upper hand again, to slow Bob down. And then you think of it. Allison, the girl Bob's in love with, the one person he wouldn't want to hurt, wouldn't want to learn about the sentence he served in that British prison. You decide that you can use Allison Kingsley to advantage, and so you press hard to arrange that dinner date, and then another and another, until you can sense that she's becoming quite fond of you, helping even more than you'd counted on.
You know something, Derek? I know a lady who's positively captivated by you.
Really, Allison?
Really?
That's a delightful coincidence. You see, I know a man who...
Oh, now, wait a minute. The lady I speak of, she's Mrs. Parkford Smith.
Oh, I thought...
No, you didn't. Anyway, I had lunch with Smitty today.
Oh, the old girl's really quite fond of you, isn't she?
Oh, she's been wonderful. She's sponsor of the little theater group, you know. She's helped me more than I can say. But that's not what I wanted to talk about.
Oh, what then?
Derek, why don't you talk to her? Send her the brochures. Let her in on that venture of yours, whatever it is.
You, really think she'd like to invest something?
I know it. She practically begged me to say something. And she has confidence in you, Derek, just as I have.
Allison, you're a very fine person. If I thought for a moment there was a chance...
Derek, don't spoil anything.
No, I mean it.
You'll be sailing off to England as soon as you've wound up your business here. I've known that all along. You'd never let yourself think seriously about an American girl.
But why not? Why not, Allison? We get along so beautifully.
But it would tie you down, Derek. Perhaps keep you here in this country.
Keep me in this country, but... Why, yes. Yes, it might do that. Allison.
Yes, Derek?
There's a moon tonight. What do you say if we get into the car and have a drive down by the sea?
Do you really want to?
Yes, I do want to. Very much. Here we are. Right back to your front door, safe and sound. Had fun?
Oh, it's been a perfect evening, Derek.
I'll see you upstairs.
No, I'm afraid we disturbed my roommate. She goes to bed quite early.
Roommate? I didn't know you shared your apartment with anyone.
Oh, yes. Emma Shoup, a girl from my hometown. You've never looked at the mailbox.
Emma Shoup? Allison Kingsley?
Yes. We've shared an apartment ever since I arrived in New York.
Well, do you think your friend, Miss Shoup, would mind so much? You know, you've never once asked me in.
I'm afraid she would. Emma's a small-town girl. She's wonderful, actually, but she doesn't approve of some of my boyfriends, especially when they keep me out this late.
Oh, I see. The ogre guarding the beautiful princess, is that it?
Something like that.
Well, perhaps I'll eventually get on her good side and charm her into submission.
Perhaps. Well, anyway, it's pretty late tonight. Good night, Derek. And thanks again.
Not at all. You know, Allison, I hope we can have many more evenings together.
Derek, sometimes I don't know whether to believe you or not. I'd like to be sure, but...
You can be. You can depend on me, Allison. I mean what I say.
You are sincere now, aren't you, Derek? And when Allison mentioned that marriage might keep you in this country, she gave you an idea. Yes, it's the answer to your problem. A wedding might not ensure permanent residence in America, but at least there'd be a long delay. Enough time to feather your nest beautifully before returning to England. So the next morning you call Mrs. Parkford Smith, arrange to send her the brochures. And you're delighted when she offers to invest $75,000 with you. However, there'll be a short delay, a matter of a week or so before you can get the money. So there's nothing to do but wait. The days drag by slowly. And on the morning of the third day, as you're about to leave the house, you run into Bob downstairs.
Morning, Derek. Going out again?
Oh, Bob. How's the stranger? Where have you been keeping yourself these days?
I've been around here. It's been rather pleasant having the place to myself for a change. You've been quite busy, haven't you, Derek?
Quite.
Oh, by the way, there's a letter for you. There on the hall table.
Letter? Oh. Oh, I wonder who could... It's from the immigration office.
Yes, the immigration office.
Mr. Derek Marlowe, care of Mr. Robert Leland, 1822 Oakdale Road. Dear Mr. Marlowe, this is to inform you that as of midnight, July the 2nd, your passport and necessary documents covering entry into the United States will have expired and... You did this! You notified them.
I didn't do anything at all, Derek. I'm sure they have routine ways of checking
You want me out of this country.
Really? How can you say that, old chap?
And not just because of your friends. That isn't all you're afraid of, is it, Bob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. If you don't, you're the only one who hasn't noticed. All right, Bob. You asked for this.
I haven't asked for anything, and I didn't set up the immigration laws. You have to get out legally. Could I have caused that?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But you think you've won, don't you? Because this letter gives me only a few days more. Well, we'll see about that, Bob. Perhaps I have a surprise for you. A big surprise.
There's still a chance, Derek, to stay with your scheme, to get your hands on Mrs. Parkford Smith's $75,000. Only you'll have to propose to Allison a little sooner. You hope Allison won't think you're rushing things as you hurry to her apartment, anxious to have everything settled before the immigration authorities pay a call.
Yes? Oh, Derek.
I had to see you, Allison. I couldn't stay away. May I come in?
But, Derek.
I know, Emma Shoup, but you just have to let me explain. I must talk to you, Emma or no Emma.
I'm afraid you won't be bothered with Emma anymore, Derek.
What? You don't mean that she's leaving?
Yes, Emma's leaving.
Just like that?
Just like that.
You, quarreled, did you?
Yes, you can call it a quarrel.
May I come in?
If you wish.
So, dear old Emma's moving out. Going back to the small town, is she?
Yes, she's going back where she belongs. She's packed and ready to take the train for home. In another 15 minutes, she'll be pulling out of Pennsylvania Station.
Well, can't say I'm sorry.
No, I don't suppose you would be, Derek.
Look here, darling. I didn't come here to discuss Emma Shoup. Allison, the reason I had to see you rushed over here like this, well, it's something I've got to ask you right away.
Oh?
Allison, the other night, what you said about my staying in this country. Well, I've decided I like it here. I like it very much.
I see.
Do you know why?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Allison, darling, you're not making this any easier for me, but I love you. I want you to be my wife. I want you to marry me.
Marry you?
Why are you laughing?
You don't love me. You never have. You've been using me to get to Smitty, to strike at Bob in some way. I don't know what it is, but Bob's in some sort of trouble, isn't he? And you know about it.
No, that isn't it, Allison.
Don't tell me you're his best friend, or anyone.
Allison!
You see, Derek, Mrs. Smith wasn't quite as gullible as you assumed. Those brochures you sent her, the entire proposition, she had her attorneys check it thoroughly. They also checked on you. She called me about it.
So, what are you going to do?
I've already done it. You'll have a visitor any day now, Mr. Derek Marlowe. From the immigration office. I've told them all about you.
You? You told them?
The moment I found out, yes.
You made a fool of me. An absolute fool.
What's the matter, Derek? Can't you take a bit of your own... Derek, what are you going to do?
You made a fool out of me.
It happened swiftly, Derek. A few wild, unreasoning moments, and then you're standing over her, trembling, terrified at the realization that you've killed her. And just as suddenly, you know that you've got to find a way out. This is far more than attempted fraud, isn't it, Derek? It can mean your life. And then as you stand there, forcing yourself to think, something comes back to you. Your conversation with Allison when you first arrived at the apartment.
Emma's leaving.
You, quarreled, did you?
Yes, you can call it a quarrel. She's going back home. In another 15 minutes, she'll be pulling out of Pennsylvania Station.
Yes, Derek. Whether there actually was a quarrel or not, it's your only out. And you're certain that you can make it seem that way. You slip out of the apartment quietly, leave the building without being seen. 20 minutes later, you're back, and on your way to Allison's apartment with the house manager.
Terribly sorry to bother you like this, Mrs. Fremont, but when Miss Kingsley didn't answer my ring...
You say you heard someone in there with her a while ago?
Yes, they seem to be quarreling.
Oh, any idea who it was?
Well, I'd rather not say.
Well, we'd better talk to her.
Perhaps I'd better wait for you.
All right. She might be laying down. I'll just... Mr. Marlowe. Mr. Marlowe.
Yes? What is it? Oh. Good Lord.
She's dead. The poor thing's dead. Somebody's killed her.
Don't get excited, Mrs. Fremont, and don't touch anything. We've got to call the police right away.
The police, yes.
And when they get here, I may be able to help. I'm quite sure I know who did this.
Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, since next Monday, July 4th, you'll be celebrating the 172nd birthday of independence for America. It's interesting to note that since the war, there has been a tremendous rebirth of that independent spirit as more and more veterans go into business for themselves. That's particularly gratifying to us at Signal, because since the very beginning, Signal products have been sold only through independent dealers. At first, there were just a handful of them in Southern California. But drivers liked Signal products and services so well that the Signal family grew and grew. Until today, there are almost 2,000 Signal stations serving 6 western states from Canada to Mexico. Now, obviously, there must be good reasons why so many drivers have switched to Signal. To discover them for yourself, stop by your nearby Signal station before the 4th of July weekend and fill up with Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline. You'll like it. And at independent Signal stations, you'll see a fine example of the American way of doing business that has made and kept our land such a great place in which to live and make a living. And now back to the Whistler.
It's working perfectly so far, isn't it, Derek? The police had very little to ask in the preliminary investigation. And at headquarters, waiting outside Lieutenant Anderson's office, you have plenty of time to go over and over the story in your mind. Exactly what you must tell them. Yes, Derek, you have all the answers. And you had no trouble giving them convincingly when the routine questioning began.
And, well, that's all there is to it, Lieutenant. You can understand how shocked I was when Mrs. Fremont called me in and I saw poor Alice.
Yeah, sure, we know about that. Now, let's see if I've got this straight. You went to the apartment the first time and heard her arguing with her roommate. Could you tell what the argument was about?
Well, yes, that's why I didn't ring. I didn't want to embarrass Allison. They were quarreling over me.
Yeah, I see.
Allison and I were going to be married. Her roommate, Emma Shoup, felt that she wasn't being fair to Bob Leland.
Leland, eh? Sergeant, you might as well bring him in here now.
Yes, sir. Leland, in here.
Lieutenant, Oh, so they finally caught up with you, did they, Derek?
I'm afraid that's a bit of wishful thinking, Leland, and out of place, as usual.
Never mind, you two. Save it. Sit down.
If you don't mind, Lieutenant, I hate to sit here chatting with him. After all, the girl I was in love with has been murdered, and you're not doing anything
Oh, yes, we are, Marlowe. The railroads will be checked, the airports and bus stations. We'll get this Emma Shoup in plenty of time.
Emma Shoup? Wait a minute, what about Emma Shoup?
Just before Miss Kingsley was murdered, Marlowe here went to her apartment. Heard the two of them arguing.
Arguing? Allison
and Emma Shoup.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Sorry to disappoint you, old man, but what they had to say to each other was pretty violent.
You told the lieutenant that?
It happens to be the truth, Leland.
Is it, Derek? And this is one time when you've stretched the truth too far. There wasn't any argument, Lieutenant. There couldn't have been.
No? And why not?
Well, I guess it was the sort of thing only a small-town girl would do. But when Emma Shoup first came out here from Kansas, she stumbled on a simple trick to protect herself from phonies like you, Derek. She put 2 names on her mailbox. Her real name, Emma Shoup, and the name she hoped to make famous.
Allison Kingsley.
That's right, Lieutenant. Emma Shoup and Allison Kingsley were 2 names for the same girl.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Wednesday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, To get the most driving pleasure, drive at sensible speed, be courteous, and obey traffic regulations. It may save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story were Paul Cavanaugh and Lorette Philbrand. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen, with story by Leslie Edgley and music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Remember next Wednesday at the same time, another strange tale by The Whistler. Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, where 99 million people gather every week, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
From 78 years ago, June 30th, 1948, The Whistler on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Tomorrow we'll have another episode of The Whistler from 1946 and The Solid Citizen. Roy Rogers from 1954. Y'all come. And we'll have two shows from Sunday, July 1st, 1962. Suspense, Black Death. And that particular episode stars Christopher Carey and Mary Jane Higby, and yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Mandel Kramer in The Vociferous Dolphin Matter. On Thursday, we'll get back to comedy with The Great Gildersleeve and You Bet Your Life, and some crime with I Was a Communist for the FBI and Boston Blackie, starring Dick Calmer. On Friday, we'll have a couple of westerns, Gunsmoke and Have Gun Will Travel, and a 1939 version of the Lux Radio Theater, Border Town. On Saturday, we'll go back to 1937 for another episode of the Chase and Sanborn Hour with Don Amici, W.C. Fields, and Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy, and Zazu Pitts. That will be crazy, from 1937. And two July 4th programs, Life with Luigi and Anthology. On Sunday, Father Knows Best, The Meaning of Freedom, a Independence Day-related episode, along with two other dramas, Philip Marlowe, starring Gerald Moore, from 1950, and the Screen Directors Playhouse, Only Yesterday, starring Mercedes McCambridge and Jeff Chandler. On Monday, we'll have Dragnet, Crime Classics, The FBI in Peace and War, and Crime and Peter Chambers. And a week from today, we'll hear Dick Powell in Rogue's Gallery, as he stars as Richard Rogue from 1946, Did Justice Triumph, Candy Matson, and Flash Gun Casey, the predecessor to Casey, crime photographer. That's all coming up a week from today on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Speaking of Did Justice Triumph, we'll hear an episode of that next from 79 years ago.
When you dare to enter the controversial world of LSD, you will embark on the most jolting journey of your life. On your trip, you will face a lovely sort of death as you experience the ecstasies,
Feel the warmth, the texture of excitement as it grows.
the agonies,
Know the aching pain of an old love's final dying, the frustration of a new love's insatiable demanding,
and the orgies with the psychedelic revolutionaries who turn on and go out of their skulls.
The wildest of pleasures possess you. Fingers of fear mercilessly rake you.
When you see The Trip, you will actually touch the screen as it crawls up the wall. Don't miss Roger Corman's The Trip, starring Peter Fonda, more shocking than Blues and the Wild Angels, and Susan Strasberg. Also starring Bruce Dern, Dennis Hopper, and Solly Soxy. The Trip, from American International in psychedelic color, will blow your mind.
Now, while that movie was from the summer of 1967, we're going to go back to June 30th, 1947, 79 years ago, for an episode of the Mutual program, Did Justice Triumph and The Death Watch.
Justice triumphs. Police headquarters, Phoenix, Arizona.
Name, Joseph Cornell.
Age, 79 years.
Cause of death, bullet through heart.
Classification,
Murder. Investigation proceeding.
The Mutual Broadcasting System presents another thrilling case based on the true justice stories followed by millions of readers each week in the New York Sunday News and its syndicate. Tonight's case, The Death Watch. Our story opens one afternoon at the railroad station in Phoenix, Arizona. As the 5 o'clock train pulls in, 2 men wearing dark blue suits and a prison pallor swing off the train to the platform, elbow their way through the small crowd at the station, cross the street, and push through the swinging doors of a saloon.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, Dawson?
There's George behind the bar now.
Yeah. Watch his face when he spots us here in his place.
Look, we won't say nothing. We just stand here at the end of the bar and order a drink.
Okay.
Hey, barkeep. Set us up a couple of straight ones down here.
Yes, sir. Care for a chaser or... Well, I'll be if it isn't Dawson and Pete.
Hi, George, old pal.
Say, it's good to see you guys. Dawson, I see you still got that gold tooth in the front of your face.
Yep, the boys in stir let me keep it.
When'd you get out?
Yesterday.
Yeah, and we headed straight for Phoenix.
Well, I'm sure glad to see you.
We're looking for work, George. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
You got any ideas?
I don't know.
Oh, we'd be glad to cut you in on anything you shoved our way.
Sure, I know that. Tell you what, boys, let's sit over that back table there, huh?
Okay, come on, Pete.
Jack, take over the bar for a while, will you? That's it. Go ahead. Just sit down right there.
Thanks, George.
Well, George?
Now, look, Dawson, you know I'm straight. Legit.
Oh, sure, George. We ain't asking you to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, George, we're just, looking for a job.
What do you say, George? Any ideas?
Well, there's a little deal I happen to know about might interest you boys.
Oh, let's hear it.
Well, this is a setup. Guy named Jim Cornell owns a citrus farm right outside Phoenix here.
Yeah?
Now, his old man's got the adjoining farm, see? Old Mr. Cornell's retired.
Go on.
I happen to know that old man Cornell's got about $4,000 in cash in his place.
4,000 cash?
Hey, that's okay. Let's grab it.
Now, wait. It's not as easy as that, Alfie. Begin with, I know the money's hidden in the house someplace, but I don't know where.
All we gotta do is stick a gun in the old man's ribs. He'll shell out the dough quick enough.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, but there's just one hitch to that.
Yeah, what is it?
The old man and his wife aren't alone in the house very often.
What do you mean?
Well, there's always friends and relatives hanging around their place or staying there with them.
Looks like your tip's a dud, George. We can't pull a stick up with half the county looking on.
Now, wait. I said there were people hanging around the place most of the time, but not all the time.
You got some ideas?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's have them.
Now, I happen to know that the son is looking for another hand on his place. I'll get you the job, Dawson.
Me? Work as a hired hand?
Dawson do real work? That's a laugh.
Well, why not? It won't be for long. And it'll give you a chance to get to know the family. You'll be in a spot where you can watch the old folks on their place and find out when they're going to be alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
What do I do, George?
Well, I'd say you better lay low here with me while Dawson sizes up the situation. Well, how's it strike you?
It's okay. Okay, George.
Yeah, swell idea.
Yeah, $4,000 would set Pete and me up right. Okay, George, fix it up for me.
Sure, right away.
The sooner I start work, the better.
In a matter of hours, Harry Dawson, recently released from state's prison, is inducted into the routine of young Jim Cornell's flourishing fruit farm. In a matter of days, Dawson has ingratiated himself both with his employer and the old folks who live on the neighboring farm. He's quartered in a cabin in the fruit grove where he lives by himself. But all the time he's working, he watches and waits for the time when the elder Cornells will be alone. But the days slip into weeks, and always there are friends and relatives visiting at the popular old couple's home. Then, late one afternoon at the end of the month, as Dawson is cleaning up some tools in the shed, his employer stops to speak to him.
For
Dawson,
Yes, Mr. Cornell.
you know I'm throwing a big barbecue supper down in the hollow this evening.
Oh, sure, Mr. Cornell.
You're going to come, aren't you? Help celebrate my daughter's 16th birthday?
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll be there.
Good. We're going to have quite a crowd. I've invited neighbors from all around. I just wish Mother and Dad could make it.
Oh, they won't be there?
No. No, Dad's not feeling so good today, so he and Mother aren't coming to the party.
Oh, that's too bad they can't make it. Well, some of the relatives will stay to keep them company, I suppose, huh?
Oh, not on your life. Everybody's coming to the barbecue, and that includes you, Dawson. So get your glad rags on and come along. Folks are already gathering at the hollow.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Cornell. I'll be there.
George's Bar and Grill.
Who's this?
Pete Bronson.
Pete, this is Dawson.
Dawson, we ain't heard from you for a couple of weeks.
Never mind. Listen to me, Pete.
Yeah?
This is it. Today.
I mean, the old folks...
Hold it. Be careful what you say.
Okay.
I told you today's the day. We got a break. Now, you remember what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, sure. I ain't forgot.
Okay, I'll meet you at the big tree like we planned.
Hi, Dawson.
Sure took you long enough to get here. Move over, I'll take the wheel.
Okay. It's got a bum shift. Be careful how you handle it.
Okay. Where'd you rent it?
One of the garages in town. See, how much farther up the road is this place?
About a mile. Now listen, Pete. You sure you got everything straight?
Sure. I go in and get the dough alone.
And don't forget, after you get the dough, you tie them both up so they can't get to the window and yell for help.
Yeah, I know. Look, Dawson, wouldn't it be better to wait till after dark to do this?
No, they're alone in there now. The gang will be coming back from the barbecue when it gets dark. We do it now when there's nobody here to bother us.
Okay, I guess you're right. But keep the motor running for a fast getaway.
Don't worry, I will. Then you can drop me off where you picked me up. You know, I got a barbecue supper waiting for me. Well, here you are.
At the old Cornell place?
Right.
Okay. See you in a few minutes. With $4,000.
I'll have the car turned around, ready to get out of here fast.
So long.
So long, Pete.
Come in. Joseph, don't you get up. I'll see who it is.
All right, my dear.
Well, good evening, sir.
You Mrs. Cornell?
Yes.
Tell your husband to come in here.
Mr. Cornell isn't feeling so good. Maybe if you'd stop
Tell him
by...
to come in here. I gotta see him.
Well, if it's really important... Joseph?
Yes?
There's a young man in the living room. He wants to see you.
All right, I'll be right in.
I don't believe I've seen you around this part of the country, young man.
No, you ain't.
I thought everybody around here was at the barbecue. You weren't expecting company.
I come for your money, Mr. Cornell.
You what?
You got $4,000 in cash in this house. I want it.
Joseph, he's got a gun.
Young man...
Are you gonna give me the dough, or do I have to get rough?
Oh, give it to him, Joseph.
Yes, you can have it. Only I don't have it here. It's in another part of the house.
Hold it.
I was just going to get it for you.
Okay. But you don't go nowhere without I'm right behind you.
Better mind what he says, Joseph.
I'm waiting, young man.
Now, Mrs. Cornell, you sit in that chair.
This one?
Yeah, right there. Now I'll just tie this around your hands.
What are you doing to my wife?
Just tying her up.
Oh, no, please.
Shut up.
Please.
There. That'll hold you. Now open your mouth wide.
What are you doing?
That's a good girl. You take to being gagged like a fish takes to water.
You let my wife alone. Take that rag out of her mouth.
Get back, Pop.
I won't. You take
Pipe
that rag
down,
out
Pop,
of here.
you'll get it, too.
I don't care what you do to me, but you're not going
Shut
to...
up.
Help! Police! Help!
Everything okay, Pete?
Step on it, Dawson. Step on it.
dough, Pete?
No.
You didn't.
You heard me.
Why didn't you throw a scare into the old man with your gun?
I did. I scared him too hard.
You mean you...
Yeah. I plugged him.
Of all the stupid, trigger-happy, stir-crazy...
Lay off,
fool-
Dawson. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Nobody can connect you with it.
No, I ain't so sure about that.
What do you mean?
While I was waiting for you, a car pulled up at the other side of the road. Guy got out to look at his rear tire.
Somebody you know from around here?
No, you dope. If it had been, do you think I'd have stuck around? Nah, the guy had an out-of-state license on his car.
Well, there. Everything's okay.
Okay? I didn't see you bringing back any dough.
It was a bum break.
Yeah, I'll say.
But so what? There's plenty of places to pull jobs.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm getting out here. I've got to ease myself into that party down at the barbecue and act like I've been there all the time.
Say, that's a smart idea. You got brains.
I wish you had some.
Huh?
If we get out of this alive, it won't be your brains that did it.
Now, in this reenactment of an actual crime, the killer Pete makes all haste back to town and to George's Bar and Grill. Dawson hurries through the fruit grove and a few minutes later slips quietly into the crowd at the gala barbecue. Meantime, back at the scene of the crime, elderly Mrs. Cornell, though dazed at the sudden turn of events that has resulted in the tragic death of her husband, somehow manages to struggle free of her bonds and remove the gag from her mouth. She stumbles to the telephone.
Police. Police. Get the police.
And inside of 10 minutes, a homicide squad from police headquarters in Phoenix, headed by Lieutenant Hayes, is on the scene. The wheels of justice begin to turn. A short time later, Lieutenant Hayes steps out of the room where he's been closeted with Mrs. Cornell and reaches for the telephone in the hall.
Number, please.
Get me police headquarters.
Police Department, Hanson speaking.
Hanson, this is Lieutenant Hayes. I have a description of the killer I got from Mrs. Cornell. Take it down, will you?
Yes, sir.
Age about 35, height about 6 foot, complexion light, eyes blue, hair sandy. He was wearing a blue serge suit.
I got it, Lieutenant.
Send out a 7-state alarm on him, Hanson. Get in touch with the State Highway Patrol. Tell them to keep their eyes open for a man of that description. Oh, and Hanson.
Yes, sir.
Send the details over to the radio station. Ask them to broadcast that description every half hour.
I'll get at it immediately.
Thanks. Oh, Sergeant.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Has the coroner taken the body out yet?
Yeah, he just drove away with it. Said to get the bullets extracted and down to ballistics tonight.
Oh, good.
The report should be on your desk within the next couple of hours, sir.
Yeah. Well, before I go back to town, Sergeant, we have a dirty job to do.
Oh, yeah?
The sooner we get it over with, the quicker we'll run down the killer.
Well, what job's that, Lieutenant?
We gotta go down and break in on that barbecue party in the hollow.
Hey, that's right. Young Cornell doesn't know about his father yet.
No. Well, come on, Sergeant. I sure hate to spoil their barbecue, but it's got to be done. Now, Sergeant, while I'm breaking the news to young Cornell, you take care of the crowd. Send the women and children home. Organize the men into a posse.
Right, Lieutenant.
Have them search the orange groves all around here. There's just a chance that the killer may be hiding out in one of them.
Well, we'll find him if he is.
You can report back to me at headquarters.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Cornell.
Wow, hello.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes from police headquarters, Mr. Cornell.
Sure, I know you. Glad you dropped in, Lieutenant. Always room for one more.
I'm here on business, Mr. Cornell. Would you mind stepping over here a minute?
Why, sure. Anything wrong?
Listen, everybody. Let me have your attention, please. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to interrupt your fun. The women and the children will have to leave. All right, you men. Come on,
Hey,
let's get on.
what's going on here? Mr. Cornell, I have bad news for you.
Come on, you
What's the matter? I guess the kindest way is to tell you straight out. Your father's been killed.
Dad? Killed? How?
He was shot twice by an unknown assailant who entered his house. He was after that $4,000 your father kept there.
Dad. Dead. What about my mother?
She's all right now.
Oh, thank heaven for that. I'll go to her right away.
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Cornell.
Yes?
I know this is tough on you, but if you could answer a few questions before you leave, it'd be a great help to us.
Oh, all right.
Now, can you tell me who else beside the immediate family knew about the money your father kept in the house?
That's hard to say. Dad may have mentioned it to any number of people. He trusted everybody. I may have even mentioned it myself. I always thought it was foolish of Dad to keep that much money around.
You were right. Tell me, who did you invite to this picnic today?
My neighbors, my employees.
Uh-huh. Did everybody come who was invited?
Yes, every single person, as far as I know.
I see.
None of them could have had anything to do with it.
Maybe not, but I believe that the killer had an accomplice. And it's my hunch that someone who knows you and your family is mixed up in this. And that's what I want to find out. The following description of the killer has been given us by the police department. You are asked to be on the lookout for this man. He's about 6 feet
Turn
tall.
that thing off.
Hey, that's my description of broadcasting.
Turn it off.
Okay. What's eating you?
Keep that radio off. Customers down the bar will hear it. Get wise, there's somebody up here.
Oh, okay, George.
Another thing. When are you getting out of here?
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Look, I just want you to get out, Pete.
Look, you know I got a hideout up here till the heat's off. That was a plan.
Sure, but the plan didn't include a murder. I don't want no part of it now.
No?
No.
Well, you got a part of it, whether you like it or not.
What do you mean?
George, after a guy kills once, the next time it's easy. You get me?
Yeah, I get you, Pete. But you
Well,
got...
just remember it. And I'm sticking up here till it's safe for me to leave. And I'll clear out of this part of the country so fast you'll have to look twice to see me.
Police headquarters, Lieutenant Hayes.
Lieutenant, this is Sergeant Garfield. We just finished going through the orchards out here. There's no sign of the killer.
I see. Well, it's past midnight now. You can let the men go home now, Sergeant.
Right, sir.
Oh, I'd like to have you come back here, though.
Yeah? What's up, Lieutenant? Did you get a lead from the ballistic report?
No, just that the bullets were fired from a .32. But you and I have a job to do here in town tonight.
What's that?
Well, I figure the killer can't have got very far away. All the highways and roads out of here have been on strict patrol since a half hour after the killing, and the state police have been alerted.
Yes, I know.
Well, I think that if the killer was trying to get out of this vicinity, he'd have been picked up by now.
You figure he's hiding out in town someplace, huh?
I think so. I'll meet you on the corner of 5th Street and Arizona Avenue in 1 hour.
5th and Arizona, right?
Right. You and I'll cover all the dives in this town personally.
Now, in their search for the killer, the two police officers look in at every bar, scan the customers in every pool room and shooting gallery. But by the time they reach the section of the city near the railroad station, the shutters on George's Bar and Grill are drawn, for the first gray streaks of morning light are appearing in the sky. Tired, disgruntled, and half convinced that the killer has slipped out of the city and through the police net, they call it a night and return to headquarters. An hour later, out at the Elder Cornell farmhouse, Dawson steps up to the front door.
Oh, good morning, Dawson.
I just come over from your place, Mr. Cornell. I thought I'd stop by and see how things are going for you here.
Thanks, Dawson. That's kind of you.
Have, the police found the killer yet?
I don't think so. I've heard nothing yet.
That's too bad. I hope they get the guy.
Yes. I'd like to get my hands on the man myself.
Sure, I understand. Your mother up yet?
Yes, she's in the kitchen. I don't think she got any sleep either.
I'd like to speak to her if I could. Tell her I'm sorry for what happened.
Sure. Go ahead. And it's very thoughtful of you, Dawson. Very thoughtful.
Thanks, Mr. Cornell. I am real sorry.
What is it, Hanson?
Lieutenant Hayes, there's a fellow out here who wants to talk to you. Says he's got some information about the Cornell murder.
Send him in.
Yes, sir.
That'll be the 14th guy who's been in this morning with what he thought was information, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I know. It's always the way in a case like this. A lot of people, mostly crackpots, want to get their names in the paper.
Yeah.
Sometimes they really think they know something. But once in a great while, one of them does have some information. Oh, come in, sir.
You the officer who's handling the murder case?
That's right. What's your name, please?
Carl Weber.
All right, Mr. Weber. Now, suppose you tell us what you know.
Well, I heard over the radio and I read in the paper about that old man who was murdered.
Yes. You know anything about it?
Well, I don't know whether this means anything or not, but I was passing that very farmhouse about the time it happened.
You were, huh?
Yes. I was on my way into Phoenix, and, I thought I had a flat, so I pulled up for a minute on the side of the road near that farmhouse.
Did you see anything or hear anything?
No, not in the house, but there was a man parked right across the road where I stopped, and his engine was running. I figured he was waiting for somebody.
Hey, maybe we're getting somewhere, Lieutenant.
Yeah, tell me, Mr. Weber, did the man you saw in the car answer the description of the killer?
Well, no, he didn't.
Did you recognize the man in the car?
No, sir, but I'm not from around here. I'm from out of the state.
Well, do you remember what he looked like?
Now, when I got out to see if my tire was going flat, I naturally glanced across at him.
Yes, of course. Go on.
Well, he kind of opened his mouth as if he was going to say something, and I noticed he had a big gold tooth right in front.
A gold tooth?
That is something.
Oh, yes. Not many folks have gold teeth in the front of their mouths anymore.
Oh, you're right, Mr. Weber. Anything else?
Why, no, that's all, I guess.
Well, thank you for the information.
Oh, that's okay, officer.
Leave your name and address at the desk, will you, please?
Oh, sure. I hope I've been of some help.
Oh, you have, Mr. Weber. You certainly have.
Well, that tip supports your theory, Lieutenant, about the killer having an accomplice.
Yes, it does. I believe that the party with the gold tooth is somebody who knows the Cornell family.
How do you figure that?
Sergeant, the timing of this crime was no coincidence. It was planned to take place when the old couple would be alone.
Sure. And no one but a friend or acquaintance of the family could have known exactly when the old folks were going to be alone.
Correct.
What's our next move, Lieutenant?
Let's go out to the Cornells again. I'll drop you off at the son's farm, and you see what you can find out there. I'll go on down to the mother's place.
Okay, Lieutenant.
If we can find someone who knows a man with a gold tooth in the front of his mouth, we'll be set.
You're asking me if I know anyone who has a gold tooth in the front of his mouth?
Yes, Mrs. Cornell. Do you?
No, Lieutenant. None of my friends has a gold tooth. At least, not where it shows.
I see. Well, perhaps an acquaintance, then.
Oh, I don't recall anybody.
Well, it's very important, Mrs. Cornell. Please try to remember. You see, we know that this man was waiting in a car outside your home here yesterday at the time of the tragedy.
And you think I know that man?
Well, I hope so. At least I'm certain that he knew about you.
A man with a gold tooth. Dear, it does seem as if I have seen someone.
Yes?
I just can't think who. It wasn't one of my close friends, though. I know that right off.
Well, perhaps an acquaintance of your husband's.
No.
May I answer that for you, Mrs. Cornell?
Oh, if you would, officer.
All right.
Just say I'm rescuing, please.
Right. Hello?
Hello, let me talk to... Oh, Lieutenant, I was calling you.
Yes, Sergeant.
Young Cornell's got a hired hand with a gold tooth in front. His name is Dawson.
Hang on to him, Sergeant. I'll be right over.
Oh, wait a minute, sir. I can't hang on to him. He isn't here.
Where is he?
Well, he must have seen me coming and got scared. Anyway, he's gone. We've searched all over for him. His quarters, the shed...
Sergeant, put Mr. Cornell on the phone.
Yes, sir. Mr. Cornell. Hello?
Mr. Cornell, my sergeant says your man Dawson has gotten away.
Look, Lieutenant, I'm sure you're after the wrong man.
He has a gold tooth in the front of his mouth, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Well, do you know anyone else who has?
Why, no, I don't. But Dawson couldn't have had anything to do with the killing. He was at the barbecue. I saw him.
Mr. Cornell, tell me this. Where do you think he is right now?
Why, I don't know. He's usually...
You haven't any idea where he might have skipped to?
No, not the slightest.
I see. What agency did you hire Dawson from?
None. He was recommended to me.
By whom?
Oh, a fellow who runs a bar near the railroad station. I stop in there occasionally for a glass of beer when I'm shipping out fruit. It's called George's Bar and Grill.
Thank you, Mr. Cornell. Tell the sergeant I'll pick him up at once. We're going down to have a talk with George. Is the shortwave on, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. All set to go. Here's the mic.
Thanks. Lieutenant Hayes to cars 39 and 14. Lieutenant Hayes to cars 39 and 14. Attention.
Car 39 reporting. Car 14 reporting.
Cars 14 and 39, proceed to George's Bar and Grill, opposite the railroad station. Believed Cornell killer and accomplice may be hiding out there. Caution, these men are probably armed. Hold action if possible until I get there. That's all.
Just a few minutes before the police get orders to close in on the hunted man, a tense and hectic scene takes place in the hideaway above the saloon. Panting, out of breath from haste and fear, Dawson bursts into the room.
George, we're in a spot.
What's the matter? Yeah, what's up, Dawson?
I think the police are onto something. I saw an officer come into young Cornell's place, and then the two of them headed for my shack.
What the devil?
I lit out and hitched a ride into town on a fast truck.
Hey, you boys better get out of here. Shut up, George. You know the cops are watching every road out of this town for me.
Well, I'm getting out.
Wait a minute, Dawson. You're not leaving me here to take the rap alone.
Pete, put that gun back in your pocket and listen to me, both of you.
Yeah, talk fast, George.
Look, there's only one way you might be able to sneak through. It's on a fast freight. What time is it now?
Almost 3 o'clock.
Good. There's a freight goes through here at 3:07.
You telling the truth, George?
Oh, help me. You fellas better try to get on it. It's your only chance.
We'll make it. Come on, Pete. Let's travel.
Right with you.
Good luck, boys.
How do we get out of here?
This way through the back door. We can sneak between the buildings.
Stop where you are, you two.
What?
Stop or we shoot.
They got us, Pete.
Not me. No cop has taken me.
Good shooting, Sergeant. You got the blonde-haired guy in the shoulder.
Hey, what's going on in my place?
You'll find out. Sergeant, put the cuffs on all three of these.
Now, wait,
men.
all right, come on.
Hey, you got nothing on me.
We're booking all three of you on suspicion of murder. What happens to you from here on is up to the courts of justice.
Close questioning of Pete, Dawson, and George the saloon keeper by the prosecuting attorney brought to light the details of the crime as they've been reenacted tonight. The courts of justice found George not guilty of participation in the crime of murder, but justice found Pete and Harry Dawson guilty of murder in the first degree. Their sentence, death in the gas chamber for the wanton killing of Joseph Cornell, now in police headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona.
Sergeant.
Yes, Lieutenant?
Take the card on Joseph Cornell from the active file and mark it case closed.
Justice triumphs. Although the names of all persons, characters, and places are entirely fictitious, and any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental, this dramatization was based on an actual murder case. Next week at this same time, the Mutual Broadcasting System will present Poison for Profit, story of a murder ring which treated human life as a commodity to be bought and sold. Another dramatization taken from the files of two justice stories appearing each week in the New York Sunday News and its syndicate. These programs are produced and directed by Jock McGregor, and the stories are dramatized by Barth Conry. The narrator is George Carson Putnam. Dawson was played by Carl Emery, Lieutenant Hayes by Ralph Camargo. Others in the cast were George Petrie as Pete, Elizabeth Morgan as Mrs. Cornell, Humphrey Davis as Mr. Cornell and George, Don Douglas as the youngest Cornell and Hanson, and Ed Latimer as the sergeant. The orchestra, under the direction of Emerson Buckley, played music especially written for this broadcast by Richard DuPage. Frank McCarthy speaking. This program came from New York. For another exciting drama, stay tuned now for Scotland Yard, starring Basil Rathbone as Inspector Burt. You'll hear The Case of the Trojan Horse in just a moment. This is the world's largest network, the Mutual Broadcasting System.
And that goes back 79 years, June 30th, 1947. Did Justice Triumph here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We've talked about Elliot Lewis and what a wonderful job he did after he kind of got out of just doing acting. He did a lot of dramatic work and a lot of production work and directing in the 1950s, and it continued into the 1970s with a number of the revival programs. But here you are hearing him at what I think is one of his best, reinventing the drama of crime and crime shows by doing a show that actually recreated the crime itself. The shows were called Crime Classics, and you'll hear one next about Jack the Ripper.
He put his life on the line the day he turned down a bribe. Officer Frank Serpico was not your everyday policeman. He was a devotee of opera and ballet. His pets included an English sheepdog, a Guatemalan macaw, and a white mouse. He had a pad in the village. He dressed like a hippie and wore one gold earring. He had no problems with women. But what really made him different was that he would not be bought. Many of his fellow officers considered Frank Serpico the most dangerous man alive. An honest cop. Dino De Laurentiis presents Al Pacino in Serpico, a Paramount release. Serpico, in color, rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent. Once there was a cop named Serpico. Only once.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we go back to 1954, 72 years ago today, and we hear Crime Classics. And good evening. My name is Jack the Ripper.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. A man walking along a cobbled street in Whitechapel. It's an April evening, and a pleasant one. A spring rain has just finished, and the street lamps spread skins of light over the wetted pavements. Stroll. Nowhere in particular. Hanbury Street is as good as any other. But look there. The young woman waiting.
Well, look who it is, won't you? If it ain't old Saucy you hisself. Pleasant night, ain't it? Walking, were you? I walk along with you won't mind. I like April, don't you? And the rain makes everything fresh and nice, don't it? Oh, now there's a pretty garden, ain't it? Flowers already...
Tonight, my report to you on Good Evening. My name is Jack the Ripper.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
The year was 1888, and the place was London. The first murder had taken place on April 3rd, and was not reported in the London Times. The woman's name was Emma Elizabeth Smith, and she had blonde hair.
I have blonde hair, too.
The second murder took place not far from the first, near the Groveyard buildings in Whitechapel. The woman's name was Martha Tabram, and the police noted that she died exactly the same way as Emma Elizabeth Smith. Horribly, by knife. To be noted, Martha had blonde hair, too, and her eyes were dark.
My eyes are dark, too, and I have blonde hair.
Third murder, August 31st, Bucks Row, also in Whitechapel. Horribly, by knife, died Ann Nichols. To be noted, Ann had blonde hair, and her eyes were dark, and there was a gaiety about her.
I've dark eyes, and my hair is blonde. My name is Mary Jane Kelly.
And you want a room, dearie?
Yes,
Yes, I do.
You come with me, then. Pretty room for a pretty girl. Where are you from, dearie?
Well, I was born in Limerick, and 16 when I went to Wales.
Now you've come to London.
I've been to Paris.
And now you've come to London. What for?
I've been all over.
And how many places the police looking for you, dearie?
Whatever do you say?
Pretty like you, and a room like this.
Oh, I don't mind. Is there a way to come through?
Through the back.
Oh, this will do nice.
The neighborhood in which Mary Jane Kelly found a room may be best described as a slum. A rows of poor lodging houses dedicated to the proposition that it is more difficult to find a criminal in a swarm. Mary's room number, oddly enough, was 13.
I never was a superstitious kind. Just to have fun. That's all I like. Live and have fun.
The room itself was a straw mattress and a chair to fling one's clothes over. Now, at this instant, this precise time when Mary Jane Kelly entered her room, 3 blocks away on Hanbury Street, you remember, a man walking along a cobbled street. April evening, after rain, stroll. But look there.
Well, look who it is, won't you?
Said the young woman who was waiting, whose name was Annie Chapman.
If it ain't old saucy you hisself. Pleasant night, ain't it? Walk in, will you? I'll walk along with you won't mind. I like April, don't you? And the rain makes everything fresh and nice, don't it? Oh, now, there's a pretty garden, ain't it? Flowers already...
Dearie.
Yes?
I got a new roomer today.
Oh, that's nice.
A sailor boy.
Oh, that's nice.
With cheeks rosy from the sea.
Oh, that's nice.
And he asked me today, what's a sailor to do in Whitechapel for a little fun? What kind of fun, I asked, and he says, for a chap like me. And I gave him a wink and a push with my elbow, and he says, no, lady, no, that's not what I'm talking of. A good girl, a nice girl I'd like to meet.
Oh?
And he wears an earring in his ear, and he comes from the West Indies, he says, and he comes to live here with a sea chest. I put him in room 12.
Oh, why, that's just across the hall from me.
Oh, yes. I peeked in a minute ago, and the lad's having a sleep. Not more than 17 years. Rosy cheeks. He keeps his sea chest under his bed. Well, dearie?
The chest is locked.
Oh, ain't that a shame? Oh, my. Another.
Another what?
Murder.
Who?
Her name was Anne Chapman, the papers say, eh?
Did you know her?
If she was in these parts for some time, I know her. By whatever name.
Read me more what it says.
Her throat was cut.
Ooh.
She was lying close up against the wall, and her eyes staring ahead.
Oh,
it says here.
Hey, what else?
And her rings were torn from her fingers. Oh, but laid out real neat alongside her.
Horrid.
And it says here that man that did in Anne Chapman did in the other 3. Same way of killing, it says here.
Oh, what kind of man would do killings like that?
That kind of man that did it. There's all kinds you should know.
What else it say?
It says they've named him.
Oh?
They've named him the Ripper.
Oh, Robbie's a nice name.
I'm glad you like it.
A sweet and innocent name.
Thank you. Why are you laughing?
Oh, here you sail the 7 seas, and look where we walk to, the Thames River. Why, I should imagine you were a sailor and come home from a long voyage. You wouldn't want to come so near to water again.
I'd walk with you wherever.
Oh, now.
I would, too.
Tell me a thing, Robbie.
Oh, I want to.
Where you come from, and what's your home?
From Boston.
Oh, such a lad to be so far away.
I'm 17, and all my life I've been wanting to sail.
Hey, let's sit here, Robbie.
Aye. It's truly remarkable.
What is?
A fair lady like you should be sitting next to me.
Oh, I like you, Robbie. Robbie?
Yes.
How did you come to Whitechapel?
Oh, it's where the cheapy rooms are.
Don't you have no money?
Not what you'd call money.
Don't understand you.
Well, things I bought in the Indies with money.
Oh.
A pearl or two and some other stones and coral things. You ought to see I've got my sea chest filled with all... But I'd like
Hush. You shouldn't say, Robbie. You shouldn't trust nobody. Why, there's thieves and thieves and thieves. Come along fast as you would never think and take your key to your sea chest right from wherever.
Oh, they wouldn't do that. There's thieves and thieves and thieves. But they couldn't rob my key from me because I got it right here.
Oh, kiss me, Robbie.
What?
Kiss me.
Yes. Oh, Mary, you're so wonderful.
As she was lifting his key from wherever. Now, at this instant, at this precise time, when Mary Jane Kelly was kissing an apprentice seaman and making a sailor out of him, up from the London docks and north a mile away, Whitechapel, this was happening at midnight on Berner Street.
Oh, where do you go, laddie-o? Where do you go, sweet lad, when you go away from me?
Elizabeth Stride, blonde hair, dark eyes, a melancholy kind of gaiety.
You want to hear another verse, lovey?
She said to the man she's met a little while ago.
Do you go to Dover? Do you go to Dee, sweet lad, when you go away from...
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. A network already famous for reliable and frequent news coverage, CBS Radio, adds an even dozen new newscasts to its schedule starting this coming Saturday. Hear Alan Jackson with the news, 3 new roundups in your Saturday daytime schedule. Listen for Robert Trout with 4 new strategically spaced Sunday roundups. And listen Monday through Friday nights for reports by Robert Trout, too, on most of these same stations. 12 new broadcasts of news starting this Saturday add to CBS Radio's already wide margin for top reporting first. And now, once again, Thomas Hyland and the second act of Crime Classics and his report to you on Good Evening. My name is Jack the Ripper.
With regards the murders in Whitechapel, the coroner had this to say, and I quote, "I am afraid there will be more murders just like these 4. These women were slain by a man who knows considerable about anatomy. That being the case, a madman is probably at large." Unquote. If this sounds like a non sequitur to you, it sounds like one to me, too. My guess is that the coroner was shaky about the whole thing. Certainly all of London was. And the morning after the night of the knife and Elizabeth Stride, the conversations in Miller's Court went something like this.
Elizabeth Stride, I can't believe it.
Did you know her?
No. Know her? Know her, she asks me.
How well?
She worked for me.
Worked for you?
Well, you can call it that if you has to. She helped me to pay for her lodgings. Moved away only last month, she did.
What was she like?
Blondie she was, yellow hair.
I have yellow hair.
Oh, not so yellow as yours. And she had dark eyes.
Oh, my eyes are dark, too.
Oh, less brown than yours, hers was. Oh, she was a laugher, she was. Why are you laughing?
Look at the skin of my arm now. Chilled, and for no reason. Martha.
What, dearie?
Oh, I'm silly to fright. But those 4 of them. Blonde hair and...
You're silly to fright. None so pretty as you, nor as young. Tell me.
What?
Was there truly a pearl in the sailor's sea chest?
Was letters from his mother in Boston. Nothing else.
Oh, you mean Fox, did he? Sweet and innocent he was, and rosy-cheeked, and now he's off to sea again.
Good morning, ladies. I said good morning to you.
I'm running respectable lodgings, officer, and there's no reason why you should be coming in here.
Marthy, love, keep your shirt on. Well, who's this pretty one with you, Marthy? Who's she?
Pinch her cheek and get done with it, officer. And tell us what you're doing here.
Pretty. What's your name?
Mary Jane Kelly.
Mary Jane Kelly. Ain't you afraid, Mary?
Afraid of what?
Why, of Jack the Ripper.
Sir.
Yes, Mary.
Truly, is there such a one?
As surely as I'm standing here. A monster of some sort.
Well, he ain't here, so skedaddle.
He's written on the wall that he's going to kill 16 more before he's done.
Ooh.
Girl officer, thick's about pretty. That's me, so don't you fright.
What do you want here? You ain't told us that.
Questions?
Of what?
I'm told that the girl that met the Ripper last night, Elizabeth Stride, I'm told she lived here. I'm told she worked here.
And?
I thought maybe you could answer me then if she had a man friend. Special, that is.
Elizabeth? Betty? Men? Oh, no, not Elizabeth. Not Betty. Oh, no.
You're sure now?
I'd swear on my dear Aunt Anna's grave.
Then what of you, pretty?
Oh, I'm new to London, sir.
Oh, now don't you let this Ripper fella fright you.
I know, sir. Not with you about.
Ah, that's my girl. That's my girl, all right, ain't you? Ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mary? Mary?
What is it?
Open up quick, Mary. Oh, Mary.
Whatever's the matter?
Come quick. Come with me quick.
Where to?
He's got his door open a little bit and he's sitting there and I want you to take a look at him.
Who are you talking about?
The new roomer. He just arrived.
Oh, no.
Come take a look. Quiet now. We'll take a peek at him. Oh, handsome man as he sits there and reads his book. Quiet now. See him. See him.
Oh, my.
Now, quickly, before he gets up and sees us, gets us away from here. Oh, he is handsome, isn't he?
I suppose.
You suppose? Handsomer than any about here?
I suppose. Listen, you love somebody, then they're handsomer than anything.
Love somebody?
Like I love Officer Thomas Thick.
Love him?
With all my heart and soul.
Well, now. Well now.
With all my heart and soul.
Couldn't you go talk to my new roomer a bit? For old time's sake. Welcome him, so to speak. He seems like a lonely man.
No.
No?
I'm to meet Officer Thick in a sec.
Truly?
Truly.
Well...
Money, Thomas Thick. Now you got the money. Oh, just because you're a police officer, you don't have to be proud. Besides, I love you true.
Oh, you're a girl, Mary. You're truly a girl.
Don't you be proud. Let me be proud of you.
Come, I'll walk with you to...
What?
Wait here.
Thomas, what was it?
That drunken...
She screamed.
A trick. She playing a trick. Like the Ripper was at her. She saw me walking with you and that drunken.
Oh, don't say nothing too bad against her. Everybody lives here in these alleys. You forget what's funny and what's not funny.
No, you're a dear girl. Come, I'll walk you home.
You best leave me here, Thomas. I can walk the half of the block. Besides...
Besides what?
They laugh at me. The other one's at Martha's. That I'm walking with an officer. They say that's awful funny.
Well, I'll not let you walk alone. Not these times with Jack and his knife about.
He ain't done that thing he does for weeks now. So don't you worry. Here, give us a kiss, Thomas, and look for me tomorrow.
I wish you'd let me walk with you.
Just give us a kiss. Now, look for me tomorrow. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't see you. Well, you're the new roomer, ain't you? There at Martha's, ain't you? Well, good night.
I'm laughing, sir, because I'm happy. And when I'm happy, I'm a girl to know. I don't know you, sir, but you appear to me a gentleman of uncommon worth. So if I say to you, let's find a pub... Oh!
Murder most foul. The sixth, Catherine Eddowes, found in a footpath in Mitre Square, lying on her back, head inclined to the left side. Her throat had been cut. Other lacerations indicated great anatomical skill by the killer. Jack the Ripper had slain his sixth victim, and London was washed again against the heights of terror. A hysteria took hold, fingers were pointed, and Jack the Ripper shouted, and innocent men would be stoned. And Whitechapel was caught up in an orgy of self-guilt.
It's a fiend from hell that's loose among us.
Martha.
And Judgment Day's closing down on us.
I can't find
and
him.
And the night of witches and beasties is nigh. Maybe even this very night.
I've looked all over, and I can't find him.
What are you babbling? Why are you standing there babbling?
Thomas Thick is no longer in Whitechapel.
What do you mean?
He was seen going about with me, and they took him from Whitechapel to another place, and I can't find him.
Oh, dearie. Oh, dearie, that's not so bad, is it?
But I loved him.
And gave him your money.
What of it?
And he took it. Mary.
What?
The new roomer. Oh, what gentleman. Now, there's one for you. See how he stands outside there on the stoop, the way he smokes a cigar. A true gentleman.
Oh, what of it?
He's lonely.
What of it?
Can't you tell he's lonely?
Why should I care?
And you're lonely, too.
Yes, I am.
Then go to him. Talk to him. He's looked at you, I know he has.
Such a handsome one.
And he's looked at you.
Oh, has he now?
I swear on my Aunt Anna's grave.
Has he now? Does my hair look all right?
Softy gold.
Truly?
Truly. And your eyes so dancing dark. Enjoy, dearie.
Hello. Isn't it a lovely night? So warm for November. Spring, really. I love walking. Oh, not so quickly, please. You take such long steps. Oh, I'm chilly. It's not warm at all. Oh, let's go back to my room. I'll fetch a coat or whatever. I must tell you, Martha said a thing. You know Martha. She said you were looking at me. Oh, no. If we go down the alley here, we can go in the back way. Well, I'll tell you. I've been looking at you. Right down there. I've put some pictures up on my wall. Oh, you'll like them, I know. Right in here. Thank you. Now, I'll just light the lamp. Oh, would you...
The seventh, the last, the greatest unsolved crime in history. The year was 1888, and it's generally considered that Jack the Ripper was a very young man, and it's thought that he ran away to America. So that spry old gentleman over there carving so deftly the roast, spooning out the kidney pie, or that one there whittling, or the one there, silver-haired, a fine surgeon by day. Well, I'm just pointing out the possibility, that's all.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland. Jack the Ripper, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed and conducted by Bernard Herrmann, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Betty Harford was heard as Mary and D.J. Thompson as Martha. Featured in the cast were Irene Tedrow, Ben Wright, Paula Winslow, James McCallion, and Richard Peel. Roy Rowan speaking. And here again is Thomas Hyland.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Tuesday next I begin a world cruise, during which time I will reestablish my friendships with antiquarians, historians, and police officers throughout the world. This commitment makes it necessary for me to conclude this present series of crime classics, effective with this broadcast. I hope to return in time to resume the series in the fall. Thank you, and good night.
Everybody has at least one day in a lifetime like you're going to hear about tomorrow night when CBS Radio presents Kathy and Elliott Lewis on stage. Hollywood's acting Lewises star in a most unusual original story titled Some Days It Just Doesn't Pay. And we think you'll find it delightful listening for a summer Thursday night. Try it and see. Tomorrow night on most of these same stations, Kathy and Elliot Lewis on stage. It's light entertainment, the Peter Lind Hayes Show, Monday through Friday evenings on the CBS Radio Network.
And that was the last show of Crime Classic. 72 years ago, June 30th, 1954. It ran a year and a couple of weeks. Began on June 15th of 1953. Concluded on this date 72 years ago today. Elliot Lewis did some remarkable shows, as you heard, mentioning there where he starred with his wife in On Stage. They did a lot of shows. And, of course, who can forget Suspense? And Broadway Is My Beat. Did so many great shows he did. Crime Classic, 72 years ago, June 30th, 1954, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we'll check in with David and Claudia in New York City.
Making things right, Coke after Coke.
Oh, I love the Fifth Dimension. They were a wonderful musical group. That commercial was from 1958. We're going to go, 68, I should say. We're going to go back 20 years earlier to 1948 to see what's going on with David and Claudia as they're in New York City waiting for the little baby to arrive.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia, based on the famous play and novels by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Dum 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 dum.
My, you sound gay, Claudia.
I feel gay, Mama. Oh, I wish I knew how to whistle.
Why, all of a sudden?
Oh, whistling sounds even gayer than humming. David whistles beautifully.
I'm very glad you don't know how.
You begrudge me every little talent.
I begrudge you every little talent you misuse.
Oh.
It's not ladylike to whistle when walking down the street with your mother.
I don't feel ladylike. I feel gay.
Other people manage to feel gay quietly.
Not the same thing at all. How do you like my haircut, Mama?
Not bad.
Is that all?
Well, for the 2 hours you spent in that beauty shop, I expected to see something quite breathtaking.
David doesn't like breathtaking haircuts. He likes me to be my own sweet, simple self.
I didn't know you were sweet, too.
Oh, yes, I get it from you. Was I really at the hairdresser's 2 hours?
Yes, you were, indeed. Tell me when you get tired.
Oh, I never get tired.
Well, I do, so I'll tell you.
I feel wonderful. Am I supposed to feel wonderful just before I'm going to have a baby?
I was like that.
Mama, let's walk by the zoo. I'll show you David's favorite elephant.
Tilly?
Yes. David has been in love with Tilly since he was 7 years old. Do you know that?
I'm not surprised. We'd better cross the street while there's a red light.
Mama, you do not have to hold my arm. I'd crossed streets before.
And don't think I haven't worried about them. There's the curb.
I see it. Really, you think that having a baby is making me blind and dumb.
Not blind.
Very funny. It's only another half block to the zoo. I haven't been there since the day David and I came together for the first time. It was fall then. Leaves are turning red.
A nice full green now.
Not as green as Eastbrook. Nothing's as green as the green on our farm.
The pride of ownership.
I'm seeing the world through green-colored glasses. I remember when David and I came to the zoo, we'd just moved into our first apartment.
You were pretty lucky to find it.
Weren't we, though? Just a block and a half away from you, and it seemed like miles. Now we live in Eastbrook. Doesn't seem so far away somehow.
Small wonder, seeing as how I've been in Eastbrook almost as long as you have.
Now we're back with you. It's as if the clock had gone all the way around to noon again. Did you think we'd own a farm when we moved out of your apartment, Mama?
No more than you did.
David's really happy on the farm.
You're a lucky child to be able to see your husband so happy.
I know. Here's the zoo, Mama. Oh, I wish David were along. We'll have to give his regards to Tilly.
Does she recognize David?
Oh, yes. She bellows like crazy when she sees him. Throws her trunk around as if it were light as little valise. There she is. See? Right over there behind those bars. Children love Tilly.
I can see why. She's a sweet little elephant.
Hello, Tilly, Tilly, Tilly. See? She knows me.
I think she thinks you're something to eat.
Tilly, David sends you his regards. Look how happy she looks when I mention David's name.
It seems to be a universal reaction.
I think it's true about elephants.
What is?
But they never forget. Tilly, have you got a message for David?
Don't tell me. I know. She's sending him her regards.
Oh, you're smart, too.
Now, come along. I haven't got all day to spend conversing with a silly elephant.
Poor little silly Tilly. Well, Mama's dragging me off. Goodbye.
I hope none of those children heard you. I'd be embarrassed.
Not at all. Children understand about elephants.
Children and wise men. Now, do you want to take a taxi?
I do not. I want to walk down to the pond. Oh, it's just a few yards further along, Mama.
What is at the pond?
Children sailing boats. Nurses pushing baby carriages. There used to be something else at the pond.
Go on. What reincarnation are we living through now?
At the pond that David and I bought the hurdy-gurdy.
One is enough. There's no reason why we should buy another just for the sake of memories.
Couldn't possibly buy another even if we wanted to. Poor old Dominic. It was so sad that day. Snow was snowing and the wind was
winding.
There was Dominic playing his hand organ for the last time. He hated to sell it to us, but he needed the money to go back to Italy since his monkey died. But it's nice our having the hand organ, isn't it?
Oh, marvelous. I don't know what we'd have done without it.
I'll sing the baby to sleep with it. That's what I'll do.
Somebody seems to have taken Dominic's place.
It's funny. I'm sure Dominic never had a son.
Hurdy-gurdies are nice. You rarely hear them around New York anymore.
It's a shame. Children were skating on the pond the day David and I were here together.
It's June now. There's no ice on the pond.
Mama, I can't believe it. Look who it is.
No one I've ever seen before.
Mama, do you know who it is? It's Dominic.
I thought he was in Italy.
Well, he should be. He said he really wanted to be. It's the reason we bought his hand organ. And look, he's got another monkey with it.
Maybe Josephine had a son.
Dominic! Hello.
Hello! well, if she's not the lady who loves the good music.
Dominic, what are you doing here? I thought you'd be sitting in the sun in Italy by now.
Oh, lady, I just not could go. You give it to me the money so nice, and Dominic, his mind is all make him up. He's going to sail away to Italy, eh?
But what happened? Who is this sweet little monkey?
That's just the story, lady.
Oh, isn't she sweet?
I'm a walking down at 3rd Avenue, and I'm a passing by the pet shop. And in the little pet shop is a little monkey, eh? She looks just like a Josephine.
She does.
The same eyes, the same smile, the same sweet look. Dominic, I'm say to myself, you got the money, eh? You must have the monkey, too. So, I'm buy the monkey. She's called Josephina the second.
I don't blame you, do you, Mama?
I've always been rather fond of monkeys, thank goodness.
And then, when I have the monkey, I'ma say to myself, I'ma say, Dominique, she's almost the spring. The wind, she's go away. The snow, she's a melt. The sky, she's a blue. And the trees, they are green. It is just as beautiful in the spring in Manhattan, just like in Italy, no?
No,
And
yes.
the bambini, they come back in the park. And then Dominique is no here. They would be so sad. So Dominique is a come back.
And I'm glad, even if we're not here to listen to your music. It's nice to think of the children in the park all around you. Go on, play your music, Dominic. Everybody's waiting, and Mom and I have to get home.
Oh, I'm a play all of the time because it gives to me joy in the heart and it make the heaven just a little bit closer. Please, lady, give my love to your husband.
I will.
And when you play your hand organ, many, many rich blessings come to you, eh?
We are being blessed, Dominic. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Arrivederci, signora, arrivederci. Dio vi bendiga, eh?
Bye. Bye. I'm glad he didn't go to Italy. I think we need a few more Dominics around.
Now, will you take a taxi?
A second, Mama. There's another place I'd like to see.
Your father was a sentimental man, too.
He was? Men don't like to admit it, do they, Mama?
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
You're not. So why should I be?
I'm not sentimental. I'm anything but.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. Mama, did anyone ever tell you that behind that crusty exterior of yours beats a sentimental heart?
Nobody ever told me, and nobody ever will.
All right, Mama, I won't tell you. Never again.
Claudia, where are you dragging me now? We're out at the park. We're standing on Fifth Avenue. There are any number of taxis we could take.
What's that across the street?
A nice, shiny, new yellow and green cab.
What's that behind it?
Were you and David here, too?
One night when David was feeling blue, we weren't married very long. I think we were still living with you.
I remember the night.
We took a walk. We came down Fifth Avenue, walked up all these steps, stood for a moment in this cathedral. The arches vaulted high. It's dark. Do you mind, Mama?
I'd like to go in.
David and I stood, listened that night, too. For that moment, the world seemed simple again. We could look ahead and know whatever happened, we'd find the courage, the trust, to believe in it. What is it about a cathedral, Mama?
The finest ones are not built of stone.
I'd like to repeat that to David. Let's go home now. Here we are, Mama. You awfully late?
It's a good bit after 6:30.
Oh, I hope David isn't home. He'll be frantic.
Claudia! Claudia, is that you?
He's home.
And frantic. It's Mama, too, David.
Where have you two been? I've been frantic.
Hello.
I telephoned Dr. Rowland. He hadn't heard from you. I called the hospital. You weren't there. I was just about to call the police.
David, darling, there's nothing to be excited about. We're fine.
I thought certainly the next I'd see of you would be an 8-pound boy.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Well, I am disappointed. I didn't know what had happened to you.
Nothing happened, David. Claudia and I had a lovely afternoon.
No, I'm glad you had.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I certainly don't want to go through another half hour like this last one.
I'm sorry, darling.
How would you like it if I were about to have a baby and I disappeared off into the wild blue yonder nowhere?
Well, now that's impossible.
Well, you're just lucky it is. It'd serve you right if I did exactly the same thing that you did.
Darling, listen, please don't be angry. We had such a lovely afternoon.
Well, I'm not angry. I'm just a little upset, that's all.
Well, don't be upset either.
All right. All right, I won't be upset. I'll even forgive you.
Oh, good.
I'll even forgive you so far as to say I'm Glad to see you.
Well, that's even better.
So glad to see you that I'll even ask you where you've been.
Oh, David, I'm so glad you asked.
Well,
Where
have you been?
Why, darling, I've been with you. La 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 la.
Many jobs are more exhausting in summertime because they generate so much heat. That's why Coke coolers are particularly popular these warm days. What's true in factories and shops is just as true in your home. Take ironing, for instance. It might not seem particularly warm in midwinter, but in midsummer, that's a different story. Remember next time you'd like a delicious cooling-off period that you have a Coca-Cola cooler right in your own kitchen, your refrigerator. Keep it well stocked with Coke, and you can stop when the spirit moves you to enjoy the pause that refreshes.
Are you a zoo fan, Mr. King?
Indeed I am, Mrs. Brown. Got a special little giraffe all my own.
I enjoyed meeting David's elephant this afternoon, and Dominic and the rest of Claudia and David's past. Now, I just wish I knew a little more of their future.
You'll know a great deal more about it tomorrow, Mrs. Brown.
I will?
Yes, indeed, because tomorrow begins the event you've all been waiting for so impatiently.
You mean?
All I can say is you'd better start packing Claudia's overnight bag and keep that hospital phone number handy.
If this is a false alarm, Mr. King, I'll never forgive you.
Well, you'll find out tomorrow. Till then, so long, Mrs. Brown. As I was about to say, every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere. This broadcast of Claudia was supervised and directed by William Brown Maloney.
Well, I guess we have a kind of a clue as to what will be coming up on our Wednesday podcast. That goes back 78 years, June 30th, 1948. Claudia, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. On tomorrow's program, in addition to Claudia with the Baby coming, we have two shows from 1962, July 1st, in fact. That was a Sunday. Suspense and yours truly, Johnny Dollar. We'll also have Roy Rogers from 1954 and The Whistler. And while you may think Roy Rogers, well, there's a bomb threat. There you go. And another episode of The Whistler from 1946, the story of the Solid Citizen. That's all coming up on our Wednesday podcast, so we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for making us a part of your day here with Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.